In today's video, we're going to talk about the gold market, and there are a couple things to discuss. One of the things I want to talk about first is where the recent high was made, and it was made at the coincidence of 100% of this prior rally swing, which was 166.30, projected from this last low, and then at this high, this was a rally of 167.60. Okay, so those swings were very similar. Also, I had a rally in time of 25 bars up compared to another rally in time of 25 bars up. So we had time and price resistance at that high. All right, but since then, we've started to see a pullback, and I see a new buy entry here. Okay, so I'm going to show you that, but then we're going to talk about taking this work from one decision to the next, because we do want to guard against what could be in the way of a continued rally from this setup. So here's support we're seeing as, let's see, we still have the 5 above the 13. You are above the 200 simple moving average. You're above the 50. We have, price support cluster that we've tested and we've held. And at least on a 15-minute chart, we've seen a buy trigger. Okay, we've seen a trigger in the way that it took out a prior swing high and had the moving average crossover the upside. And we know that at this point you can risk underneath this low if you want to look at the buy side. And there was also a squeeze trigger. Okay, so that, so far, so good. However, if you want to have all the information to help you trade with, you should know what's in the way on the flip side. And the only way you're going to get that in this case is with the 120-minute chart. Okay, because with the 120, you're looking at a totally different pattern here. You're looking at lower lows and lower highs. So we don't know if we're going to continue to rally from this low with that short-term trigger and potentially make a new high, or if we're going to have trouble and fail to clear this resistance and get another shot to the downside. So typically what you want to do when you do see, you can take a signal against a decision like this, but then you need to watch this next decision pretty carefully. If you can push through it, then the odds increase for a continued rally from that support. But on a failure to clear this area, if all of a sudden you start seeing sell triggers, you're at least going to want to get to a break-even stop and then maybe even ditch the position and look at the other side of it. But so far, what I've seen as far as looking at the daily setup with a little bit of timing is the buy. And now if it's going to continue to rally in our favor, then we need to clear that resistance that I just showed you on the 120-minute chart. That becomes your next immediate decision.